Somehow over the past 5 years, the FIFA games have expanded beyond the simulation of the sport of football and towards a simulation of its entire global culture. FIFA 22 is absolutely packed with modes and options allowing you to experience every facet of the beautiful game, whether that's role-playing as a young professional, scoring a tournament-winning goal for Barcelona, or knocking a ball about on an Italian backstreet with a bunch of pals. The FIFA series wants to be all things to all fans, and FIFA 22 gets closer than ever. At its heart, EA Sports' endlessly evolving match engine, which has historically favoured flashy moves and spectacular goals over tactical brilliance. The studio has made stuttering moves away from this model in the past, but FIFA 22 definitely feels more sober and structured than its predecessor. Improved ball physics, an array of new player animations, and changes to the pace of turns and passes make for a game that encourages smart, patient build-up play, while the options to control and communicate with AI teammates require you to keep a close eye on what everyone else is doing, utilising their little slates and sprints in creative ways. I do love playing as Man City, watching De Bruyne stalking about outside from the 18-yard box and Jack Grealish cutting in from the left with truly authentic speed and purpose before even being fouled. I also like the fact that every time I've belayed a Manchester derby so far, it's been raining. I mean, you couldn't want more from realism. As with PES, it's in its early 2000s heyday. You get little glimpses of how professionals think, plan and execute. Paul Gascoigne once said in an interview that he sees match-free passes in advance, and I think that's what FIFA 22, with its angular, slightly halting action, wants to capture. Outside of the matches themselves, it's a giant multiplex of football that FIFA has become. You can play career mode, which offers a narrative journey from an average squad player to a Messi-like football god, or try play clubs, which let you join an online team with 10 other players. Then there's Volta Football, a whole street football subsection that works like the old FIFA Street titles, rewarding flashy tricks and providing special moves to create a dynamic and historic style of urban footy. It's like having a kickabout with the mates at the local five-a-side pitch. If your mates all played like this Zoo match, FIFA 22 add new skills to the mix as well as signature moves such as improved striking and faster pace, which boosts your ability for short periods. Most interesting though is the Volta Arcade mode, which with potentially hilarious minigame versions of dodgeball and foot tennis, all played in small online teams. It reminds me of the brilliant training exercises in Sega's Virtua Tennis series, and it's nice to have these fine little versions dip into it as well. And there is the elephant in morale quadrantry in the room, Ultimate Team. As ever, FIFA trading card mode encourages you to buy randomised packets of player cards like digital Panini stickers, which can be used to build your own dream team before competing in a range of online tournaments. It's absolutely loaded with shrewdly implemented progress gates and reward systems, all geared towards pinging your dopamine receptors and getting you to move up to purchase this year's game. Last year's game added the chance to preview a pack before paying, but apart from being slightly more generous with its in-game currency, FIFA 22 does little to build on this concession towards ethical practice. As flashy and compelling as the mode is, it still feels like you're handling your kicks as Ronaldo-sponsored fixed odds betting terminal. FIFA 2022 is absolutely unmistakably a FIFA game. It has the sophistication and polish we've come to expect, with all the player likeness and authentic stadia and recognisable commentators we see every year. But right at its core, it is a match engine that feels more sure-footed than ever. At a time when the game's more tactically complex rival PES has been relegated to a free-to-play existence with all the compromises that will inevitably entail, if you can live with the loot block trickery of Ultimate Team, this is a gigantic rewarding simulation that offers a ton of variety and scope and many more moments of exquisite goalmouth drama. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts, comments down below. Follow on to this link scratch for daily football news and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.